You can come nearer.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to everybody. Today we would like to talk about, are we buying products or buying experience?
Okay, good evening everyone. Let me start with okay. First of all, everyone from here are focusing me, right? Okay. But there are between two types of goods they are selling, which is traditional and then another is e-commerce. Okay, let me explain from a very simplest way what is traditional. Right? Okay. Now I'm just wearing the faculty jacket, right? So this faculty jacket we obtained from our faculty. So if the market is in our faculty or UMP, okay, that is traditional. The traditional seller, which they are selling the products in way like what they are all the ancestors did last time. They just did the product and sell to the consumer, which they are visible. Okay, if the market is UMP, it's UMP. If Malaysia, it's Malaysia. It's very limited. That's what we call our traditional. So now this globalization area, industry 4.0, we can see the e-commerce way. Let's say e-commerce. What is e-commerce means? We are selling the products via the online. So the market is unlimited. Anyone can obtain the product. So from this way, the seller, which they can selling the product in very efficient, right? Okay. So just I want to relate it. So why you say consumer take the product from the e-commerce, they are not only buy the product, but they are buying the experience too. Okay. How they can buy experience too? Anyone can give suggestions?
Do you want to give some suggestion?
Once they buy the product from e-commerce, in the same way they can obtain experience too. How?
Experience of what? What they buy?
Experience of the product. Let me tell you something. If the faculty jacket in traditional way, I just selling to my consumer, he will take the faculty jacket like that only. He won't survey, he won't research what is the product, what is material, etc. etc. Let me say, if e-commerce way, if the consumer, they are straight away they are go to the seller. No, seller goes to the consumer, right? The consumer are going to the seller, after seller. In that way, the consumer will always research what is the product is that. Let's just take like our topic like Samsung. Let's just say Samsung mobile phone. They will check the criteria, the processors. So in the same way, they can gain the experience too, and then they will get the products. So the next thing, all my friends will like.
Okay. Okay. Next is there's some of the key reasons that make people want to buy the products by e-commerce. From that, we know that nowadays consumers they not just buying the products, they also buying the experience. They know the product, they know how they experience with the product. But the reason why we need to change and focus on buying the experienced consumers, because first, mostly consumers are buying the products based on their feelings, not by their logic, not by their needs, or not by their what we call demand. No, they do it because they want it. Let's just give it example. I want to buy a phone. there's a lot of phone and I want to buy a Samsung. I don't look at another phone. I just look at the Samsung. That's what we call they buy based on their feelings. They just know they want it and they want to buy it. Second, experience is shareable and relatable. Okay, this experience is we can, when a consumer or a buyer or people buy one product, they could share their experience with another people. This is because they want other people know why they buy it, why they want it, why they recommend it to others. Let's give it an example. There's an iPhone, then there is a Samsung. We know that there are two different type of brand and two different type of specification. iPhone mostly they will die, they will broke after we put it on in the water. But Samsung still we can use it like always and still function. Okay, they will function normally. So basically, we know that the Samsung have more what we call advantage on that side. So they recommend it to the others. The customers feel it. The customers have experience with it. They know what Samsung can do. They know what processors Samsung have. They know if they playing games they are lag or not. They know. So from that, the brand of company, the company will make a stand to the people, to their consumers, to make them trust in their brand.
Okay guys, by my friend things slide, I just want to add my point here. Okay, everyone know right, e-commerce is very convenient, right? Okay, let me add. So my friend told me about example all. So I want to add the example in your daily life. Okay, let me start here. Perhaps, we know dealer, right? Samsung dealer or other types of phone dealer. They always come to us, they will tell to us by giving the brochures. Okay, let me see the gaming point, the processors, Snapdragon or something, etc. etc. In that same way, most of consumers, they won't go to internet and find out what's the really things. But e-consumers, they have specific thinkings that they will always go find what is the product is really inside that. From that, they can buy the product. Like what my friend just now told to everyone, they can recommend that same type of product to their friends. From here, the market will be go very rapidly. Understood? Yes. Okay. If you're not mistaken, can I take someone example? Okay. Who is here very frequently doing e-commerce, buy e-commerce products? Anyone? Anyone got? Okay, you got right, e-commerce product. Okay, let me start from you. Okay, before this, you buying the product from dealer, right? Market, like Samsung, like phones. Okay, do you recommend the product you buy from traditional way? I mean, you are buying the product from the shop. Okay, do you recommend that product to your friend usually?
If you're too lazy, I don't think that you should go traditional.
If you buying the product from Shopee or internet, usually you will recommend to your friend?
Yes.
See, this is a very good example from our friend. So from here, the market will be grow and large. So nowadays, this era globalization, everyone busy with the works, right? We have assignments, like our students, we have assignment, like our doctor, they have works, they have the teaching skill, they have very limited time. So from buying the product from e-commerce, they will get the experience too, they will get the products too, and then they will get know who is the best leader. And then lastly, they will save the time consumption.
Okay, thank you for my friend. Next, the key reason is people convert experience more than depend on the products. We know that technology changed the world, changed the globe, and we know that mostly people become more modern, more to technology to easier their life. As we know, on the past, we used to listen the music by buying CD from the radio, or mostly if we want that song from to keep it, so we will buy the CD from the market, and it will be a lot of time consuming, time wasting. And we don't have that much time in this
session.
era. Okay, so nowadays we can get the music from the web, from the online. So that's an example. That's a quick example to show that people are buying the experience more than buying the products. We can get it from. We can get something without spending anything. That's all.
Okay, let me conclude by my friend. Okay, he's been nervous. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, in conclusion, what we will telling that related to our subject, management of technology, and what we are doing just now. Okay, last example. Very sorry. Okay, we are start from the example. We are doing something like handcraft, right? That is not consuming any technologies. Then we are selling the product in traditional way. Like what I did that thing, I just sent to my friend. That is traditional way. That is not related with technology. Let me related to our topic, technology. I take the same thing of handcraft and I just put in online. From this way, I include the technology too, which is e-commerce, is a technologies, and then we have managed that management of technology in my product and my selling. This is what I can do. From that, I not only get my one customer, I will get the customer from all over the world. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have one question. Are you the ambassador of Samsung? Kept talking about Samsung. Okay. Are you working part time as a salesman or? Okay, give themselves a big applause.